This lesson is about Jesus in relation to the Holy Spirit and to prayer. Are we really able to encompass two such a broad subjects? Hardly. But we will see what was it that impressed Dr. Luke.
The Holy Spirit seems to be one of Luke's favorite subjects.
That's true.
Especially in the book of Acts, but here in the Gospel as well, starting from the conception to the very end.
And thanks to the involvement of the Holy Spirit, the baby Jesus was born. And we often ask, where is the Holy Spirit? What does He do? And the answer is that it's very difficult to pinpoint exactly what is His sole contribution to the Trinity, but we can see how He closely and gently walks with Jesus and also with women and men.
Without the Holy Spirit, we can't understand, neither hear God. This is why when we close all doors to the Holy Spirit, there is no more chance for us. And it's called the greatest sin. What is important though for me in this lesson is to see how Jesus interacted with the rest of the Trinity.
Interesting.
He was filled with the Holy Spirit. God acknowledged Him and was manifesting through Him. He was leading Him, comforting Him. And here is the other element in this interaction, prayer. This is how Jesus communicated back.
And Dr. Luke presents the life of Jesus as one in prayer with purpose and in consistency. And the record shows that Jesus always found a time and a place to surrender His thoughts in a prayer, in a conversation with His Father. So easy, so safe, and so uplifting. And we kind of underestimate this success or this secret of Jesus' success.
When the link with God has been down for so long, we can't even find what to talk about. Imagine you're about to make this Skype call to God. What are you going to say? The disciples had a problem, and this is why they asked Jesus to help them, to teach them how to pray.
Modeling a relationship and a prayer mindset, isn't that what the Lord's Prayer is all about? Talking to God daily presumes that we have a clear understanding who are we talking with. It can be pleasurous or smooth if it's not somebody who's close to our heart. And Jesus saw that a father figure will fit at best here. Also, deep dependency on the father figure is intertwined in the words that Jesus uses as for the daily bread, or when it comes to our spiritual health when He talks about temptations.
There are many lessons in this prayer about our dependence, the longing for His kingdom and His different values, trusting His care, about our humility and the consciousness of the need to be forgiven, to let Him lead us, and so much more. But this is not a model to follow when constructing sentences, but rather to demonstrate a healthy relationship. The key is to talk, to engage in the conversation, and to be real in it.
And Jesus strongly encouraged us to be persistent in talking and conversing and praying. Because in the asking is found the receiving, and if knocking, doors will be open. But does it mean that when we ask and knock and voila, God will change His mind? Hardly. But it will build trust.
Have you been in conversations where the other party keeps pointing its merits and how deserving it is? We are loved not because of what we have done or do. If we really want the relationship, we will not stop at anything. And if our heart is in it, we will make it working.
So let's be like Jesus, led by the Holy Spirit, but also talking to God about any matter in our life.